Mara, 10 years later, we still recognize those first responders, especially police and fire, who ran in to save so many people's lives. Eyewitness News analyst Lieutenant General Reginald Centracchio is here. The general was the adjutant general of the National Guard 10 years ago. He was also the director of the EMA in Rhode Island, and he was also one of the first responders. In general, when you came to the scene here, you had to be amazed at the police and fire and what they were doing on the scene.
I tell you, Mike, that particular night will never ever leave my mind. And when you look at the kind of heroes that responded, first responders, it was just unbelievable to see the kind of cooperation, the kind of heroism in my mind that we'll never ever forget.
Now, one of your responsibilities as the director of the EMA was to establish some type of mutual support, and it wasn't just for police and fire, but it was also for the local hospitals too.
Absolutely. You know, I was fortunate to have a tremendous executive director, Alice Capitici, who lined that all up to include giving communications throughout the entire fire departments, EMS, and hospitals. And for the next several weeks, Al and his entire staff with EMA were extremely instrumental in helping all of the logistics requirements for all of the fire departments and hospitals for the next several weeks. And then we followed on with establishing a family support center at the Crown Plaza.
And that was just as important because there were so many families, General, just remembering back 10 years ago that they were looking for answers.
They were, and there were no answers to be gotten. All you could do was listen and certainly give them as much comfort as you could. But looking in their faces and their eyes, you can't begin to even appreciate all the kind of despair that was in their eyes. And the only hope they had was to look into themselves and certainly look at Father Marciano as an example that gave them the spiritual help to get through those several weeks and days.
Okay, General Centracchio, thank you very much for your thoughts. And right now, if you go to WPRI.com, remembering those who lost their lives 10 years ago.